Man United representatives fly out to Barcelona to finalize Frenkie De Jong's last-ditch move. After completing the acquisition of Casemiro from Real Madrid last week, officials of Manchester United have flown to Barcelona to restart negotiations for Frenkie De Jong. After the Catalan club planned a meeting to expedite a sale, Manchester United's transfer executives reportedly flew out to Barcelona to seal the transfer of Frenkie De Jong. United has made a new approach for De Jong after manager Erik ten Hag advised the team to exercise patience in regards to a deal that has been in negotiations for more than 16 weeks. The pursuit of De Jong has continued despite the Red Devils' Friday evening confirmation of the signing of Real Madrid midfielder Casemiro, as exclusively revealed by Mirror Football. After spending many days attempting to reach an agreement to purchase the Barcelona midfielder, United CEO Richard Arnold and football director John Murtough left Barcelona late last month. Even though they had an agreement with the club, the two had flown to the Catalan capital a few days earlier, and there is now hope that they can formalize the deal. Jules Koundé, Barca's recent acquisition, is still not registered and may depart the team if registration is not finished by the conclusion of the summer transfer window. Now that their salary bill has been paid in full, the Blaugrana may only recruit new players after doing so, although this has proven to be far more challenging than they had anticipated. The team needs to finalize the departures of Sergiño Dest, Memphis Depay, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, Samuel Umtiti, and Martin Braithwaite, but so far, none of those transfers have taken place. This week, De Jong's representatives Ali Dursun and Hassan Santakaya are scheduled to meet with Barcelona as the club reiterates its demand that the midfielder accept a pay cut of 50% or leave the team immediately. Rafael van der Vaart, a former Dutch international, has criticized Barcelona's treatment of De Jong as being similar to the Mafia for their demands, which have not yet been complied with. Barca has previously requested that De Jong cut his wage in half or leave the club. The Blaugrana have come under fire from former Barcelona striker Gary Lineker for treating the player like a piece of meat. De Jong is owed a staggering €17 million by the club in outstanding payments and amortizations, and his future is not likely to be decided until that sum is paid in full. If his contract does not change, Barca's financial condition will deteriorate far more quickly than they had anticipated. Sport has confirmed rumors from The Telegraph that United's transfer coordinators are back in Barcelona in a last-ditch effort to seal a deal for De Jong. They were in Madrid last week to begin the talks that resulted in Casemiro's transfer. In the last weeks of the summer transfer window, United is hoping to bring in at least two more players. A £67 million bid for Ajax attacker Antony has been made, but the Dutch powerhouses have rejected it. Cody Gakpo of PSV Eindhoven offers a different attacking option. The team is also hoping to bring in a new goalkeeper to compete with the struggling David De Gea. They are also hoping to bring in a new right back, but that depends on what happens with Aaron Wan-Bissaka, who may return to Crystal Palace this summer. However, despite Man United transfer interest, Lionel Messi and Xavi disagree on Frenkie De Jong. Although Manchester United and Chelsea continue to show interest in Frenkie De Jong, his future at Barcelona is still up in the air, and Lionel Messi and Xavi have differing opinions on his position. Xavi Hernandez, the manager of Barcelona, disagrees with Lionel Messi over Frenkie De Jong's significance at Camp Nou. The Manchester City player would be preferred by Xavi over the Dutch international in the centre of his midfield, and he has made the club aware of his desire. Silva is a player who City does not want to trade, but Barca is still interested in bringing him into their lineup as a substitute for De Jong in both a sporting and financial sense. De Jong is the subject of a new approach from Manchester United, and Rafael van der Vaart, a former Dutch international, has criticized Barca's treatment of him as being similar to the Mafia for asking that he cut his wage in half or leave the club. The Blaugrana have come under fire from former Barcelona striker Gary Lineker for treating the player like a piece of meat. It happens in the midst of a drawn-out transfer controversy involving De Jong, where both United and Chelsea are interested. After holding new negotiations with the player, Red Devils manager Erik ten Hag recently told his team to be patient, but the Blues are reportedly growing more optimistic of signing him. De Jong's future is still up in the air. He is the Camp Nou's highest-paid player and is also due an additional €17 million in amortizations this year. However, no deal for his departure has yet been reached, therefore he might end up staying at Barca past this transfer window. While Xavi hasn't given De Jong's position in the team any thought, he didn't even start him against Rayo Vallecano in their La Liga opener last weekend. This looks to be at odds with Messi's opinion of the Dutchman at Barcelona. Last year, Ronald Koeman explained to De Telegraaf how he and Messi agreed on De Jong's potential and the idea that he had a significant role to play at Barcelona. Koeman declared, "This is your second season, you have to make a step higher now, you need to do more than just play along, I told Frenkie when I first arrived." Although this seems harsh, he understood the point. "I advised him to assume more accountability. To more frequently enter the opposition's box. I brought up Messi in these conversations as well." Messi praised Frenkie's talent, saying he is a great player. Due to his desire to be surrounded by only football players, he feels at ease with players like Frenkie. Messi expresses his thoughts on Frenkie when the three of us are talking. Frenkie is someone Messi always seeks to activate because he thinks he can perform at a much better level. He considers him to be a very smart player. However, Xavi appears less excited about De Jong's position and is now attempting to enhance by bringing in Silva in an effort to bring Barcelona back to their former glory. This summer, Barca added Andreas Christensen, Franck Kessie, Rafinha, Robert Lewandowski, and Jules Koundé to its roster as the team looks to instantly compete for major awards after a three-season La Liga title drought and without having played in a Champions League final since 2015. The team is now keeping an eye on a move for Silva and is almost ready to sign Marcos Alonso from Chelsea. Please click the subscribe button to show your support for the channel, bro. Many thanks.